One of the things that I believe is one of the most, I would say, hindering things that seems to be repetitive for us blacks, particularly when we're dealing with any type of social matter, whether it be us dealing with us or us dealing with other races, but us specifically dealing with white people and police officers, white police officers to be specific. We have already something feeding the way we feel about the situation. We have already, our beliefs, our feelings, our scars, our wounds, our experiences, whatever it is. It's some things that fuel the way we see things, the way we, when I'm dealing with a certain person or a certain type or a certain situation, it's things that it's things in my belief system, things that come in regards to my experiences that fuel the way that I kind of like experience or see or feel about my perspective about this whole experience, my perspective about this person, my perspective about police, my perspective about black, my perspective about dudes in the hood, people in the hood, my perspective about females that wear weave, all that. My experience fuels my perspective, fuels the way I feel, fuels how fast either a person can make me feel good or how fast I become upset with a person. I have personal experiences that are associated to this. So now, being aware of that's one lesson. You have to be aware of what that is. Because this is everybody. So in that video that of the lady where it said that the black lady dealt with the racist white guy. I don't know if you've seen it, then you know what I'm about to speak about. If you haven't seen it, then go to the YouTube channel, Enlightened Minds Enterprise. It should be captured somewhere in this video. Go check it out, the whole video. I speak after the video, so watch the whole 10 minutes of it. That way you can kind of get a whole full understanding of what I'm going to talk about right now. And then you maybe come back and look at this video. But, okay, so I've been having these different discussions and dealing with people in the comments about that particular video that I just done about the black lady and the white guy in the convenience store and the way she maced him or whatever. And mainly that video for me, I used that video because I wanted to capture the emotional aspect of it more than anything. Because one thing I wanted to teach and get us to understand is that I think that we don't realize under most circumstances how our emotions play into situations. Now, people have created all type of arguments from that video that wasn't even presented in the video. People said that the white guy was basically after he said what he said that he kept on basically, right? And the thing what I seen was that he was rude. She made her statement, and then she continued basically to make statements out of her frustration. She began to continue to make statements, and she was, she was very upset about it. I mean, she went from 0 to 100 like real quick. And so, as a result, once he see that she's mad, he continued to antagonize her, right? I think he cussed once, like fucking right or some old shit like that. White boy cussed him, he said he did. And from that point, she kind of like took over. She took over mainly more than anything. He began to say some things that kind of bugged her, that kind of probably irritated her a little bit more because, again, he was like feeding into the game with her. She fed into it. She was being petty. He was being petty. But it was mainly because, from my perspective, she was being a bit more petty as a result of him being rude. Now, I use this particular video, but the lesson that I was trying to extract from that video was how easily we lose control of our emotions, and we do things based on the way we feel, and we allow our emotions to justify the actions. We allow the way we feel to justify what we do. Now, she done some things. I'm not sure she in jail or not. Did she go to jail for it? I really would think she would have if he had reported it, because she assaulted him. He did not threaten her. He did not advance on her. Matter of fact,
He had stepped back from her, and she stepped to him. She turned around, stepped to him, and sprayed him, and then said, "I told your motherfucking ass." I mean, that was excessive to me. I've been had people call me you passive or you Sambo, all kind of some. I don't know if all that was to me, but the thing is that people create arguments just to try to justify the way they feel. Just because they feel they right, they feel a certain way, they see certain things a certain way, and they try to create an argument based off the way they feel. That's not even the argument. My thing was she justified doing what she done? What was she extreme? Was she not extreme? Was she justified for her actions? Was her words, was even all of the verbiage justified? That's what I had asked. People created their own discussion. People created their own arguments. The point was she justified? What she done in the way, the things she said? Was she justified? Justified. If you don't know what justified means, go look it up first and then come back and answer the question. I'm not saying her past gave her reason to do maybe why she done what she done. If she had been a victim before in the past, and that being the reason why she hadn't got over over her being victimized in the past, why she dealt with that. Like, I'm not talking about the reason, the rationale behind it. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about was what she justified. Justified, like in the sense of in the court of law, could she get could in the court of law, would she not be found guilty for committing violations? You know that stepping 3 feet in a person's space is considered to be a threat. For some of you who don't know the law like that. She stepped in his space, I think at least twice, at least. Even though it may not have been even 3 feet between them, if she felt threatened, she had a right to say, "Can you give me 3 feet? I need 3 feet because you're in my personal space and I feel threatened." That's what she had a right to say. But she didn't. In fact, she closed the gap. Anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think. And, give me some feedback. Remember, subscribe, like, share. Peace.